all the pretty people say hi, Teresa. Let me know you're in the building. There we go. Hello, gorgeous. Good to see your beautiful faces. Hello, pretty people. I made it. I made it. Struggling, but I made it. So tap in, say hi, Jerusha. Let me know you're in the building. Hello, gorgeous. Good to see you. How many of you are done with Turkey Day? You're tired of eating turkey? Yes, put in the chat if you were responsible for the turkey. Let me know in the chat. I did come live on Turkey Day, Family Day, whatever you want to call it. Thank you so much. I appreciate the love. Double tap the screen. Say, hey, Jerusha. We're going to definitely reach all of our goals today. Today is a good day. We're going to make it a good day. Thank you so much. I appreciate the love. I'm going to try to attempt to turn on some music at the same time. So hold on one second. We're going to attempt. Oh, I need to. Hey, Jump Me in the building. Hey, Jump Me. How you doing? Say, hey, Jerusha. I'll speak back. RK008 in the building. Hey, RK008. Hey. Hey, Jump Me. How you doing? Make sure you follow if you're not following. Make sure you follow. And do you have a business? Let me know in the chat if you have a business. I love my business owners. Let me know if you have a business. Double tap that screen. Say, hey, Jerusha, I got a business. I got a business. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Yes, put business in the chat if you have a business. Definitely want to see your beautiful faces. And I want to give you a shout out. We recognize our business owners over here. So you're going to get a lot of love over here. So you want to share the broadcast. Sharing is caring. When I share, you share. That's how we change the world. Knowledge is the new rich. Write that down. Say, business coach Jerusha said, knowledge is the new rich. Arm yourselves with it. So good to see you. Yes. Hello, pretty people. So we're going to talk about how to plan your content. It's going to be a great class. And I'm going to walk on the treadmill. So the reason why I am also live, so I can go ahead and walk on the treadmill. So I do use you for that reason. So I'm just going to be honest with you. In order for me to actually get these steps in, I have to go live so it benefits both of us. So this is my, let me get my workout in as fast as possible. I do 10 to, well, mostly 15 to 20. 15 to 20 steps per day, 1,000 per day. The minimum is 7,000 steps, but most people don't even do 7,000. So I am always trying to do 15 to 20,000 steps per day. And so if you want to join me on that journey, put in the chat. You know, you're going to start walking with me. I need you to walk with me, talk with me. Yes, I definitely need you to walk with me so we can get the steps in. As I am walking, I'm going to share actionable business tips, tools, hacks, strategies, marketing, branding, upselling. And today we're talking about planning your content so you get better results. The goal is for us to get better results. And so as I go on this journey, I take you with me. Oh, okay. I need to change this. Oh, I don't know if it's too late for me to change it. Hold on one second. I do want to change something. My little scroll going down here, my little banner. I need to change my banner. Let me see if I can change it. I'm going to see how good I am. Planning. Good. I'm going to put some. Hello. Thank you so much. Hi. I'm going to do 7-day content killer. I'm going to change my little banner at the bottom. Earn Online is in the building. Tap Tap is in the building. How you doing, gorgeous? Double tap that screen. Joyfully is in the building. Hey, Joyfully. Say, hey, Jerusha. Good to see your beautiful face. Yes. Double tap that screen. 7-day content calendar. Okay, I got it up. Let's talk about it. Bieber in the building. Alexa in the building. Hey, Alexa, how you doing? Good to see your beautiful faces. Double tap that screen and let me know. Let me know you're in the building. I want to know you're in the building. Yes, thank you so much. I appreciate the love. That's not what I wanted to do. But yes, put in the chat if you have a business. I want to recognize you. So my organization is Pretty People Incorporated. I teach you how to build your business using social media. Social media is a tool that we all can take advantage of. And so especially now, being that it is Black Friday deals, and then you have Cyber Monday on tomorrow. So that's why I'm here to give you the best deal of your life. Okay. So if you don't even understand what you're going through, you need to make sure that you follow me and share the broadcast. Uh, that's not what I want to do. Oh, scroll across this. It didn't do what I wanted to do. Hold on. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna have to skip it because I don't know how to do it now. I don't know how to do it now. So yes, I tried. All right, so we're gonna move forward. So let me know if you're in the chat. Say, hey, Jerusha. Make sure you subscribe. Yes, you got it. YT in the building. Hey, YT, how you doing? Charlie is in the building. Hey, Charlie, how you doing? Good to see your beautiful faces. So it's going down today. Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you so much for the share. If you love what you're hearing, make sure you give me some stars. Yes, we got to get those stars. Hey, Kimberly in the building. Make sure you give me some stars so I can see your beautiful faces. I love the stars. Yes, you can give some stars right there where it says stars. If you get some motivation, inspiration, some business tips that move you forward, you want to definitely tap the stars. Let's see how many stars we can get today. You see the goal at the top? We got to hit those goals. My first goal on TT is 5,000 hearts. So all you got to do is double tap that screen. Heart me up, heart me up, heart me up. Let's go, pretty people. Heart me up. Double tap the screen. If you're joining me for the very first time, I'm Jerusha. I am a business coach and online business coach. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Say, girl, you're pretty. Thank you. I appreciate that. Good to hear it. Good to hear it. Yellow first, red. Okay, how you doing, Luke? Luke in the building. How you doing? Good to see you. I look like who? I don't know who that is. Okay, you got a screenshot and show me a picture. I don't know who that is. But okay, you said I look like somebody. Yeah, so let me know who that is. I'm not familiar with that person. So screenshot and send it to me so I can see if we look alike. But we're gonna get this party started. Make sure you follow. I'm Jerusha. Thank you so much. And my background is like a lot of yours. Can you give me a can I give you a shout out? Do you have a business? If you have a business, yes, I can give you a shout out. Do you have a business? That's the first question. So if you have a business, put the word business in the chat. And I can certainly give you a shout out if you have a business. So let me know in the chat if you have a business. I got you. No worries. I got you. Make sure you follow. And did you hit the stars? Make sure you hit the stars. Hey, Kimberly, double tap that screen. Our first goal is 5,000 hearts. It's amazing what you got to keep up with when you go live. It's kind of funny, actually. So I'm going to give you some content planning ideas that's going to help you grow your account. How many of you are leveraging and monetizing social media? Hey, Princess, how you doing? How many of you are leveraging and monetizing social media? If you are leveraging and monetizing, let me know in the chat so I can help you out. I'm going to put that on 7 so we can still hear it. Let me know in the chat. I'm a nurse. Oh, okay. Yes, I do. Okay. You do have a business. Put the word business in the chat. Hey, just got home. Yes, Princess just got home. Hey, Princess, how you doing? Marie 7 is in the building. Good to see you. Bianca is in the building. Hey, Bianca, how you doing? You are a nurse and you have a business. What type of business do you have, my dear? I'm going to give you a 7-day content planner that's going to blow your mind. Give you some ways that you can take full advantage of being on social media. Don't let social media take advantage of you. I'm okay. Hi, all. Yes. Don't let social media take advantage of you. Let me know what type of business you have, and I got you. No worries. I appreciate the love. All right. So, yes, she's a nurse. She's a nurse. She's a nurse. Did you share this? Did you share the broadcast as well? You got to share the broadcast. Sharing is caring. And so I'm going to drop some gems today. Yes, it's Sunday. Let's drop some gems. Healing Her Dig is in the building. Hey, Healing, how you doing? Thank you so much. I appreciate the love. Make sure you follow if you're not already following. Thank you for getting your daily heart me. Woo-woo. Thank you for getting your daily heart me on TT. I appreciate you. You know exactly what to do. Healing Her knows exactly what to do. Get your daily heart me. And the rest of you got to give the stars. If you're on the FB, you got to give the stars. Come on, what you waiting on? Let's go. Put your business in the chat so I can see your business. Miss Sam. Miss Sam. Oh, no, not Sam. San Fam. Is that right? What's that? Is that your, what's your name? San Fam 67 in the building. There you go. Thank you so much for getting your daily heart me. I appreciate you. I appreciate the love. Please do me a favor. Hold down my nose. Share the broadcast with 10 of your business besties. Let them know we're in the building. Let them know we're in the building. All right. So I got this. I got this. No worries. I got this. All right. Let's get started. Do me a favor. I'm going to be walking on the treadmill. We're going to be walking and talking. It's raining outside. So this is the way we have to do it. It's not my preferred methods. My preferred way is actually to be outside. One, it helps me, and then I get through the training really, really fast. So that's all a good thing. Thank you so much. Yes, ma'am. I see you. Deidre in the building. Hey, Deidre, how you doing? Miss D is in the building. How you doing, Miss D? Good to see your beautiful faces. I try to make sure I did share this to my stories and want to share it to my groups as well. I am streaming in multiple places. So, yeah, so if you see me, I'm streaming in multiple places and I'm not that good at it. Okay, I'm not that good at it, but we do it anyway. I do the best I can over here. Yes, I am streaming in multiple places. Thank you so much. I'm using an app. If you want my referral link, send me the word referral and I'll send you my referral link. Okay. Just send me the word referral and I'll send you my referral link. And then that way you can stream in multiple places too. Is that fair? Yes or yes? Is that fair? Yes or yes? Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Pretty people say thank you, Jerome. Sure. Say thank you. I appreciate you. All right. We're going to talk about content planning. 3 pillars for content planning using the 7-day content calendar. And I'm going to share that with you. I'm going to share my screen. And I'm going to share that with you. So put in the chat if you already plan out your content. Most people do not plan out their content. They just post. Post and ghost. Post and ghost. So we want to post and pray. We want to have a plan of action. We want to make sure that we're not just wasting time. And so this is something that I learned to do when I first got on social media, is to plan out my content so I have an idea of what I need to post and I'm attracting my ideal clients. I have a post that I did 3 weeks ago, maybe 2 Sundays ago or 3 Sundays ago. Now today is just now picking up traction. So every Sunday I do a Happy Sunday Pretty People. So I lip sync a pastor or preacher or deacon or something along those lines. So I love the lip syncing because I think I'm an actress deep down inside. Tyler Perry, here I am right here. And so every Sunday I actually do one. So I've been doing that for a minute. And just so happened, this one that I did maybe 2 Sundays ago, I've been getting so many people just now seeing it. I've gained 2,000 followers in the last 24, 48 hours. And it just keeps dinging and 1,000 comments on this one video that I did 2 weeks ago. So when I tell you it's kind of random, I can't tell you how that happened or anything, but I can tell you how I do plan out the content. That's what I can give you. And so I don't understand why this one video is going crazy today. And it started on yesterday. And when I realized it, of course, I'm trying to comment back, but it's 1,000 people who commented. There's no way I can comment to 1,000 people, but I'm trying my best because people don't like it when you don't acknowledge them. And so just understand that one post that is on the FB is going crazy right now. And so I've gained over 2,000 followers. It was a 153. It was 153,000. Now it's 155,000. I don't know. I don't know what's happening right now, but we're going to take it. That's why I went live, so we can go ahead and take advantage of everything that's actually happening. So I just don't think we're in control. I really don't. I don't think we're in control at all. But I'm going to help you out regardless with what I have done. And I know this is going to shorten your learning curve. Crucial is in the building. Hey, Crucial, how you doing? So just to gain 2,000 followers in less than 2 days, it's kind of cray-cray when you've been doing this for a minute. And it's just slow pace. And then all of a sudden, another big surge of people. That's how it happened for me when I first got on. It was 2, 3, 4, 5,000 people every day just following. Then last year, it just stopped. And then it's slow paced. And then now it's just picking up again. I don't know. So, but I am going to tell you a strategy that I use, that I do plan my content out, that I do think about what I'm going to post. I do edit my content. I do fun content with lip syncing, right? That's my entertainment. And then I do educational content. So write this down. These are the 4 pillars of social media. I'm going to walk and talk at the same time. So understand that's what we do over here, okay? Because I got to get the steps in. because the fupa is not going anywhere. The hips didn't go anywhere all this time. It's the same. So, okay. So we're going to see what the doctor say. We're going to see what I need to do because it's not happening. Perimenopause, menopause, whatever is in full effect, baby. It's not moving. It's not budging. So we got to change it. So here we go. So there are 4 pillars of social media, right? 4 elements. You got to entertain the people. I need a pretty person to write this down. Hashtag to all the pretty people. You see, I got my pretty people tea today. First, you got to entertain the people. Can I get a great note taker? All right. Then you got to educate the people. You got to empower the people, give them hope, inspire them. And then you want to engage with the people. Those are the 4 E's of social media. I teach this inside my 3-day ride business course, and I teach you how to do it. All right. So if you haven't seen my 3-day rides, put ride in the chat. I'll send you details. Get educated. The book that I live by says, my people will perish because of lack of knowledge. I truly believe that because knowledge is the new rich. So write that down. Say, business coach Darusha said, knowledge is the new rich. So now that you know the 4 elements, let's talk about your content. Are you the type of person you just post when you feel like it, which is great? I love people like you, that you just post anything. Washing your hair, dyeing your hair, cooking, going to the store. I love people like you, right? So you're my people. However, then you have people like me who do like structure. I like to plan it out or at least have an idea of what I'm talking about, what I'm doing. So how many of you are like me? Or how many you just post whatever? Post you tying your shoes. Post you doing, putting on makeup. I love that type of person. Yes. But then you have people like me like, I'm a little bit more structured. I like having a plan, right? I like knowing in advance. Yes, I got 2 types of people. Okay. So let me give you this. There are 3 pillars for content planning. I use a 7-day content calendar, which is available for you as well. So write this down. These are the 7 P's. Write it down. These are the 7 P's. Patience, purpose, write it, yes. Pain, planning, perseverance, yes. Positivity, and pep. Write that down. Thank you. I appreciate you. I love a great note taker. Write that down. Every single day, I plan. Well, actually, I use a calendar. So write this down. I actually use an app. Now, there are several apps that can do it for you, but I use an app. And is it an iPhone? For the iPhone, I think it's called Scheduler. For the Android, it's TimeTune. So I use an app to schedule out my time throughout the day. Like I know what I'm going to do at a certain time. So I even put doctor's appointments on there, taking my son to school, all the things I put on there because I like a schedule. I like to kind of follow along and check things off the list. And so if you're anything like me, you're my people. So the planning is important. If you already have my 7-day calendar, then you already understand why I'm talking about this and why so many people miss this basic part that they can include and they can see a little bit more success by having a plan of action. Because if you fail to plan, yes, then it messes up, then you didn't plan it. At least if you plan, you're like, okay, what do I need to do next? Number 1, you got to have purpose-driven content. Posting without a plan is like going to the grocery store hungry. You know, they told you not to go to the grocery store hungry because you start picking up anything. Because you're like, oh, this looks good. Oh, this looks good. And you don't have a list. They never tell you. They say, do not go to the grocery store hungry. You end up with random stuff nobody wants to eat. So each day needs to be a purposeful day. So Monday could be Motivational Monday. Tuesday could be Tips on Tuesday, Testimonial Tuesday, whatever. Wednesday, Winning Wednesday. And winning is anything that you are winning in. You could be winning in your corporate job. You could be winning with your children. You could be winning in your marriage. Whatever winning looks like for you. Your audience should always know kind of what to expect from you. Consistency builds trust. So they know I share actionable business skills. When people see me, they know it's motivation and actionable business skills. They don't know me for cooking. They don't know me for anything outside of those two things. So when you see someone, you know what you're going to get. The expectation is already there. So when I go to your account, can I expect something? So there's a girl that I follow from North Carolina, and she's hilarious to me. I know she's going to be talking about stuff in the news, celebrities. She's a comedian, so her little take is always funny. You know, her breaking down the news is funny. I know that's what I'm going to get from her. Everybody is on here to get something. Everybody's listening to the same radio station, WIIFM. What's in it for me? Write that down. WIIFM. What's in it for me? That's why we scroll so fast, because we're trying to figure out, what is this account about? Is it something for me? If it's not for me, we scroll and scroll and scroll. So keep that in mind when you are creating your content. It has to be for somebody else. It's not about you. You're creating selfless content, not selfish content. So let me tell you the difference. Selfless content is when you're giving value for somebody else to win. You're giving value, shortening somebody else's learning curve. You're doing something for the public. When it's selfish content, it's pictures of you. It's pictures of your kids. It's pictures of your dog. And we want to see those things. So don't not post it. But those are pieces of content really for yourself. To show people, I look cute today. Look at my pretty people tea. It's really about me. Right? And I need it to be about you. But every piece of content cannot be about you. Not if you're looking for customers, clients, and connections. Write that down. I call it the 3 C's. Customers, clients, connections. Now, if you're not looking for customers, just keep posting yourself. But most of us, we run a business. Most of us are looking for more clients. Most of us are looking to scale. So we want to use this tool to do it. And so social media is a tool. Don't be a fool. Use it. So what happens is your audience should always know what to expect from you, because that consistency builds trust. So if you ever posted something random just to get something out, right? Anybody did that? Everybody's done that before. Yes, I've done that before. You're like, oh my God, I got to post something, and you just post anything. Have you done that? Yes. Now, the cool thing about social media, you can now schedule your posts. Hey, thank you so much. Crucial Elevation in the building. Thank you for the fire. Yes, my first goal is 5,000 hearts. And then, yes, we're going to hit this goal. I am in the Live Fest, so we do want to take advantage of this right here as well. I appreciate you. I am streaming in multiple places, and I'm using a stream key from TT, so which is a little different from most people. I like the stream key. I'm not a gamer. Most people who use it, they're gaming. But yeah, I'm using it for this purpose. So I can tell you how to do it if you want to do it. So anyway, you posted something random, right? You got random results. And so that's why it's important that you don't every day wake up and just post anything to rush it out. You do want to put some thought in it. You do want to figure out if this is helpful. You do want to make sure it's marketing and branding yourself. You do want to make sure that you use the new features where you can schedule it through the app. On TT, you can schedule your content. So yesterday, I scheduled 3 pieces of content because I knew I was going to be busy. So I scheduled it in advance. So I didn't have to worry about being on my phone, trying to edit, trying to get it out. I used that feature. Do you know where it is? So if you're on TT and you get ready to actually draft it or post it, there's a button that says more options. You're going to click more options, and you're going to see where it says schedule. And then you'll be able to hit schedule, and you'll be able to choose any day that you want, any time that you want, and schedule it. So for all of my people who are saying, I don't have time, they fixed it. Now you can actually schedule your content on TT, which was not available. Okay, it's recently become available to everybody. And so if I were you, you work in corporate America, you have a busy life, the holidays are here, you're going to be traveling. I would batch my content, write this down. This is planning your content. I would batch my content. In one day, I could create 5, 10 pieces of content, save it, and then I can schedule it. So it helps me out if I take the time to do 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces of content at one time. And then I'm able to save it. I do at least 3 to 5 pieces of content every single day that's going out. Now, the last couple of days, we've been doing a lot, 5, 6, 7 pieces of content, because with the holidays, of course, it's just, you can post more people are watching. And so you want to put out as much as you can. And just like I said, I posted a piece of content 2 weeks ago, and now I know it has 1,000 comments. And I'm like, that's weird. But thank goodness I did put it out. And so now I'm just riding that wave. Make sense? Yes or yes? Oh, thanks. Didn't know that. Oh, you didn't know that? Oh my gosh. I'm so glad that's helping you out. You didn't know that you can schedule on TT now. You don't have to go to TT Studios. Baby, you can do it right here on the app, which is going to be so helpful. It has saved you time. And so can you imagine going ahead now, creating today your homework, 5 pieces of content, scheduling those 5 pieces of content for tomorrow. That way you can work on new content. And you're not worried about being on your phone, working your job, taking care of your children, cooking, and the content is still being pushed out. So to me, it's golden. Oh no, makes me so happy. I love using it. Yes. Okay, you're my people. I love using it also. Now, let me say this. I do have an app that I use. It's an all-in-one. It's a Pretty People all-in-one app. It allows me also to schedule my content on all the platforms at once. So I don't have to go to IG schedule it, go to FB schedule it, go to TT schedule it, go to YT. I don't have to do that when I use the all-in-one app. So if you want my referral link for that, I got you. Put all-in-one in the chat. I don't know if that's what you're needing. You need to look at it. It is a life changer. It is a CRM. It does my landing pages, my website. It will post for me on all of the platforms. I don't have to go to each one and schedule it. I can just go in one place. That's why it's an all-in-one. So if you're like me, you don't have time to keep going to 4 or 5 different platforms. You need one app. Thank you so much. Woo woo. Thank you. I'm in the Live Fest, so I appreciate you helping me reach my goal. Thank you so much. Do me a favor. Thank you for the Fest Pops. We got the Fest Pops in the building. I appreciate you. Now, so if you want the all-in-one that I use, put in the chat all-in-one. That way I'll send it to you after the live. Okay? Let's make sure we're working smarter, not harder. Now, this is going to save you a lot of time. That's why my 7-day content calendar, as well as my Power Hour strategy and the weekly posting guide, is a bundle, right? Those are 3 productivity hacks that's going to save you time. So those of you that are struggling with time, you need those 3 productivity hacks. They're all together. And so a part of it is, not only do you get a chance to schedule out your content, it's going to show you exactly what you should be doing throughout the day. Only income producing activities. So the Power Hour strategies shows you income producing activities, and it teaches you how to do them in 15 minutes. Can you imagine building a business 15 minutes, 4 times a day? That's a power hour. How many of you would love to know what is it you're supposed to be doing in 15 minutes? Okay, great. You want to make sure I put hacks in the chat, and I'll send you those 3 productivity hacks that have helped so many people. I'm so excited. That Power Hour and that 7-day content calendar and that weekly posting guide has helped so many people manage themselves. There's no such thing as time management. It's called self-management. And so you're going to learn really quickly that you've been wasting time. Most people say, I don't have time to create 3 pieces of content. Well, it's because you're wasting it on the phone. You're wasting it scrolling. You're wasting it chatting on the phone, talking about nothing. You're wasting time. So this teaches you how to manage yourself. So if you're struggling in that area, I got you. You're my people. I got you. That was me. When I worked in corporate America, I had to figure it out. Full-time job. My son was a toddler. I started a home-based business. I was cuckoo for Cocoa Pops. When I tell you it was a great learning lesson, and when I tell you it was challenging, it was challenging. And that's how I became a professional time thief. That's why my strategies work so well. And so, yes, if you haven't seen it, I want the bundle. Okay, great. She says she wants the bundle. That's what I'm talking about. I'm trying to save you time. Let me tell you what I know for sure. Don't do what I did. Do better than me. Okay, now at this point, I teach others how to do it. The goal is to shorten your learning curve. Let's go, pretty people. Okay, so we don't want random results anymore. Yes, you feel guilty when you post random stuff and it doesn't do well. So today you're going to learn how to plan. Okay, let's say you're a business creator. Okay, and you sell digital products. You're going to create a purpose-driven piece of content. So I do everything like this. You do a 7-second video, a 10-second video, 15-second video. If you're in the Creator Rewards program, you got to do more than a minute. So I'm not talking to you right now. I'm talking to everybody else who's not in it. So you're going to start off planning 7 seconds, 10 seconds, 15 seconds. You got it? Okay. Now, when you do this, you're also going to use 3 different formats. You're going to do face to camera. What's face to camera, Jerusha? This is face to camera. You're going to do 1 format, face to camera, 1 format, text on the screen, 1 format, voiceover. Those are the 3 formats. You got it? Write it down. I need a great note taker. Write that down. Don't say people don't tell you what to do. I'm telling you what to do. Write it down. Thank you for that. All right? She said, okay, that's good. Now, if you sell digital products, when you create that 7-second video, it's real simple. Don't make it complicated, just enough to keep them on your page. All right? Obviously, you want to use the hooks. Obviously, you do want to use any trending sound in the background. You can turn the sound down to minimum, and it still will pick it up. So we don't want the sound to overshadow your voice. We're going to make sure the sound is turned all the way down if you're doing a face to camera, so we can hear your words and we can hear the value. So when you start, this is my favorite way to create content. Noted, okay? This is my favorite way to create content is education. Okay? Because most people don't understand sales and marketing. I'm a sales and marketing coach for 20 years. I know a thing or two. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. So education for me is the best thing I like to teach. Remember, I gave you the 4 E's. Entertain the people, educate the people, empower the people, and engage with the people. That's it. There's no other ones. Go ask any person that's successful. Their content falls in one of those categories. There's no other ones. Write that down. Those are the 4 E's. So I like the educational content. So when you're creating 7 seconds, 10 seconds, 15 seconds, teaching one specific tip, okay, for boosting engagement. You're going to teach 1 tip, not 5 tips, 1 tip. You got 7 seconds or 10 seconds. You're going to teach 1 thing. That's your educational piece. Write that down. Now, the next one could be empowering. Your 10 seconds or 15 seconds could be a personal story of how you went from struggling to getting views to building a consistent flow of leads, or how you started on social media, afraid to go live. Now you're going live, making money, going live, okay? Whatever your personal story is, you want to tell that story. You think people know you, they do not. You think people remember, they do not. unless they see you over and over and over and over and over. That's how they remember you. So they begin to know you. They begin to trust you. They begin to like you. They begin to support you. But they first got to see you. So those of you that are missing out because you're not posting, you're not marketing, you're not branding yourself, we don't see you enough. You're just not doing enough. Write this down. Numbers never lie, people do. Write it down. Numbers never lie, people do. You're not doing the numbers. We got to get you doing more numbers. If you're doing one piece of content, it's not enough if you're trying to increase your numbers. Now, if you're satisfied with that, keep doing one. But if you want more than that, you got to do more than one piece of content. Because as we know, the algorithm isn't going to show everybody you follow or that's following you. It's not. You know how I know? Over here, I have 155,000 followers. You think 150,000 people going to see this today? They're not. Now, what I've learned from taking classes, investing in myself, courses, masterminds, getting with the best of the best who understands technology, investing in me, all of the platforms only show 10% of your follower count. Let me break it down for you. So if you have 1,000 people that's following you, it's going to show 10%. 10% of 1,000 is how much? 100. Yes! 100. So that's all 100 people is sent it out to see the reaction of 100 people. Out of those 100 people, if they're not engaging, they're not liking it, they're not sharing it, they're not commenting on it, guess what? It doesn't send it out to any more people. It stops right there. So don't get offended by that. It's just the 100 that they chose probably just did not respond. Maybe they're not your people. But the 1,000 people that are following you didn't see it. So I don't understand when people get upset if your relative didn't like your content. Maybe they didn't see it. If your girlfriend didn't like it, maybe she didn't see it. You think every time you post, people see it? No. Obviously, you have more views, you make more money, you have more visibility. So no, that's not happening. Did you know this? Okay, now you know everybody's not going to see it. So what happens is with the 1,000 people you have, they show 10%. If that 10% does engage, that's what we want. So that's why we want to create valuable content so that 10% engages. They like it, they share it, they comment. When you have a certain number of interactions on that piece of content, it sends it out to another 10%. Now we're at 200 of 1,000, right? So we got 20% of 1,000 is 200. Now you got 200 people that are now can possibly look at the content. If those people decide, oh, I'm going to like it, I'm going to engage, I'm going to share, guess what the algorithm says? Oh, it must be pretty good. People are commenting or liking or sharing or copying the link or whatever. It's going to send it out to another 10%. So 10%, now we're at 30% of 1,000. That's 300 people. It's not the world. It's 300 more people. So now the same thing happens, then 400, 500. So depending where you are, you can say, oh, my content only went out to 200 people. My content only went out to 500 people. Now this one content that's going crazy, it went out to a lot of people. Last time I checked, it was over 35,000 or it was a lot of people. And so that was 2 weeks ago when I posted it. So so understand that's why you're always creating content. So you do your personal story. Now, another thing that's important, I follow the 80-20 rule when I'm planning my content. 80% of it is, of course, educating, entertaining, empowerment, all of the things. 80%. 80%. You can Google this. This is a real thing. It's called the 80-20 rule. 80% is you following trends, but still staying within your niche. It's you following dances, lip syncs, whatever, but staying within your niche. Okay? That's 80% of the content. 20% is hard selling. Only 20% is saying, hey, I have a 7-day content calendar. If you want it, you don't know what to post every day. Monday could be motivational Monday, Tuesday, testimonial Tuesday. If you want a strategy that works, put 7 in the chat. I am selling you on the 7-day content calendar. That's 20% of the time. Because nobody wants to go to someone's page and they're selling them every day, 5 times a day. We want to see you, your personality. We want to see you, your mistakes. We want to see you, your life. You're the brand. So we want to see you. So you're selling yourself. Every time you show up, it's about you selling you. Not just your product. Because let me ask you this. Let's say jewelry. If I sold jewelry and every time I came up in the feed, I'm hard selling you jewelry, would you swipe? Yes or yes? Be honest, put it in the chat. Would you just swipe when you see my face? Oh, she's selling me jewelry. Would you swipe every time? Jewelry, candles, every time you see me, I'm selling you something. Would you swipe faster than, yes, baby, you're swiping? She said, yes, I'm swiping. Because I am, again, being selfish, not selfless. Write that down. Because what I should do, if I sold jewelry, I do not. But if I did sell jewelry, I should be educating you about the jewelry. Of course, entertaining you about the jewelry. Empowering you about the jewelry, right? Inspiring you to wear the jewelry. Not just selling you the jewelry. So that's important in marketing. Most people are posting, they're not marketing. And we want to change it. So if I sold jewelry, these are real gold earrings from India, right? So if I sold jewelry, I'd be like, these are solid gold, handmade, right? From India, and they're loops. They're the right size loop. You can wear them with jeans. You can wear it with a skirt. And I would show you the loops with jeans on. Then I would show you the loops dressed up. Then I would show you the loops going to church. I would give you ideas because guess what? I'm helping you think outside the box because you don't know how to wear the loops. You don't know how, or the hoops. You don't know how to wear it. So I'm giving you ideas, but I'm actually selling you the jewelry. So that's called marketing. So most people don't know how to do that. And so if you're struggling in that area, make sure you follow. Make sure you follow because I give good examples all the time. So now, no one is following you if all you're doing is selling jewelry every day. They want to see the fun side of you. So we can have fun and make funds. Write that down. Say, business coach Jerisha said, we can have fun and make funds. She's walking on the treadmill and training on a live. Okay? I'm multitasking. I'm having fun, getting my workout on, and I'm teaching at the same time. I'm entertaining at the same time. I'm educating at the same time. Does this make sense? All right. Were you one of the people who stood in line at Target for some type of bag, swag bag? Now, we were supposed to be, okay, y'all weren't supposed to be going to Target, right? Okay. Okay, remember you did that? Okay. They was marketing. They were marketing that bag. That's what they call good marketing. They were marketing the bag, made y'all forget we weren't going there. They marketed the bag so well, they had people standing in line for the bag. They had people with their robes on and comforters, because it was cold, standing in line for a swag bag. That's good marketing. Now, I wouldn't have been in that line, because it doesn't matter what's in that bag. I'm going to need to buy it. I'm not going to stand in that line. So can you imagine all that anticipation that you had? You was excited. You were like, I'm going to go early. You were ready. You had your friends in line with you. You finally get inside. You get the swag bag, and it's like Dollar Tree stuff. You didn't have anything that you couldn't have just purchased. You wasted time doing that. Now, if you were out there getting content, okay, you was working. I get it. But if you really was there to get the swag bag, a lot of people that I'm hearing was very disappointed in the swag bag. And it had like 6 items. The bag wasn't even filled to the rim. It had like 6 items. But one thing I can say, marketing was key. They marketed that so much, they had you in line. That's how your marketing should be here on social media. You should be making people excited to get your next piece of content, excited to see your live, to learn something, excited to see your next entertainment. If you're a comedian on here or you tell jokes or whatever you do, they're excited to see you come up, right? So when you do market your product, they don't mind. They want to purchase. They want to become a client, a customer, a connection, because you were doing good work. You were being selfless all this time. Then you offered something. That's good marketing. Because the goal was you get a swag bag you purchase in in Target, right? The goal was you come in, you get the swag bag, and you buy other stuff. There's always, hey, I'm gonna offer you something more. It's not just, hey, take the bag and go out the door. It's, hey, you got to come all the way in the store. You got to pass all the aisles to get to the swag bag. So you see other things that you are wanting, and you got the bag and you purchased. That's how you want to do online. Same strategy, different company, obviously. Same strategy. So what happens is you end up wandering the aisles, buying things you don't need, and leaving without the one thing you needed. Okay, you're like, oh man. So you want to plan. You want to have a plan of action. Now, I don't know if y'all did that. How many of you went and got in line? Tell the truth, shame the devil. Okay, so not again. Said not again. Purpose-driven content is your shopping list. You know exactly what to grab, where to go, and you check out with the results. So every day you want to be purposeful in your content. So you're going to have all those type. Basic minimum is 3. Now you can hear other business coaches and they might say 5 or 7. Okay, that's great. Yes, because sometimes I do 5, sometimes I do 7. I said the bare minimum was 3. Listen. In my opinion, if you're trying to grow, if you are not, I'm not talking to you. If this is fun and games and you're just here for the ride, not you, so you don't have to comment. It's not you. But the ones that are like, no, if I'm going to be on here, I'm going to make money from it. Those people, you're my people. Thank you so much. If you're on TT, double tap that screen. Our first goal is 5,000 hunts. Let me see where we are. Yes, we got to double tap the screen. What we doing? If you're on FB, you got to give me some stars. If you're enjoying this piece of content, you got to give the love, baby. You got to give me some stars. Let them know. Yes, I got to give the stars. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Put the stars in the chat. All you got to do is tap where it says stars. Okay. The next thing I'm going to tell you what I know for sure. Balanced, consistent posting. You notice that I said I do a minimum of 3. My first post goes out about 6:06 in the morning or 7:06 in the morning every day, right? It's usually scheduled. Even though I am up because my son goes to school, I am up. However, it's scheduled. So you want to have a balanced and consistent posting pattern that's happening. Now, that's why the scheduling part is so important, because a lot of you are going to be like, I work a job. I can't just stop and post. Exactly. That's why you're going to use an app. You're going to use a tool. Use a tool. Don't be a fool. You're going to use a tool to do it for you. Whether it's my all-in-one system or any app that you're on, they have a scheduling tool. This is where the 7 P's come in. You're planning for success. You're prepping. You're positive. All the things. The goal is 80% value, 20% promotion. And you got to switch up your videos. Write this down. Don't say I don't tell you. You got to switch up how you're putting out the videos. So sometimes you want to do, and you'll see this on pages, you want to switch up the videos. You can do a carousel. You know what that is? Where you have 3 or 5 different pictures and words on the screen, and they have to swipe to see all of them because it's taking them to the next message or the next picture. That's keeping the viewer on your page. That's called watch time. So they work really well. So if you want to do a carousel, all you got to do is do 5 different pictures or 5 different videos, and they have to swipe to go to the next one. That's a good way to get a longer watch time. Obviously, another good way is live. They pay you to go live, and right, you get other people to go live. They pay you to get other people to go live. That's also a way that you can do it. Now, this is a feature no one really uses, and I'm going to tell you it does work. You want to write this down. Polls. Most people don't use that feature called polls where you can ask a question. Give your audience a variety of you, especially if you're selling something. Because if all you do is sell, you're the clearance rack, like at Walmart. They're like, oh, this person's selling. And they just walk right past. But if you're giving them a mix of laughs, lessons, lifestyle, guess what? They want to stop the scroll. So not just selling. Listen, very clear, right? So if you want to know what type of content gets the most engagement, I'm going to tell you. Nobody told you. I'm going to tell you today. Okay, we're going to learn today. Let me tell you. What type of content gets you the most engagement is funny content. The reason why y'all share it because it's funny. It's going to be funny to your aunt. It's going to be funny to your girlfriend. It's going to be funny to your loved ones. Funny content is the number one piece of content that gets engagement on all of the platforms. Well, what if you're not funny? I'm not funny, so that's not going to work for me. Okay? I'm not funny at all. So, I'm not funny, so what can I do? The next piece of content that gets the most engagement, you can Google this. This is factual. It's not my guess. It is facts. The next piece of content that gets more engagement is educational. Woo! That's where I come in. Educational content. The third piece of content that gets the most engagement is inspiration, where you have the motivational posts, motivational speeches, lessons, right? Inspirational story times. Yes, that's number 3. Tell me in the chat, what type of content do you put out? Do you put funny content out? Put the word funny. Do you put out educational content? Put the word education. Or do you just inspire people? Put that in the chat. Let me know what type of content you put out right now. Funny? Okay, got you. I'm going to go to your page and see if you're funny, buddy. Funny content, okay? What else? Inspirational. She put out inspirational content. Okay, I love it. Okay, me, educational content. But posting consistently doesn't mean till you burn out. That doesn't mean burn out posting. It means let's schedule it. It means creating a rhythm that keeps you visible without draining your creativity. Okay? Balance, consistency is about showing up in a way you can sustain long term, not just burst every now and then. You're burnt out. We want to create a pattern. So if that's 3 times a day, that's 3 times a day. If it's 5 times, it's 5 times. You want to go ahead and create the pattern so the algorithm remembers you. Success is not in sprint. It's a steady step. It's consistent action over and over and over. That's why I give you income producing activities, and you're doing them over and over and over and over. You're showing up like wildfire for 2 weeks, right? That's how most of you do. Oh, I'm gonna show up. I'm ready. It's the holidays. And you show up like wildfire for 2 weeks, and then you ghost us for 2 months. It's not a strategy. Okay? You lost the people. But when you plan your week using a 7-day content calendar, you can create exactly what you want, right? And that way you can just free yourself of panicking every day that you have to post. Yes, thank you so much. Now, write this down. If you want balance, you want to schedule 2 to 3 educational posts. Write this down. You want to schedule 2 to 3 educational posts, 2 engaging posts, 2 conversation posts for the week. Okay? You want to schedule that out. So I do 3 educational posts. I do 3 educational posts every day. And then I'll do 2 funny lip syncing pieces of content. But that 3 is definitely going out. Right? So however yours is, you want to mix and mingle with that. For example, Monday, show a tutorial on your niche. If you do hair, show us a tutorial on hair, like how to curl the hair or braid the hair or whatever. On Wednesday, you can do like a relatable meme or a question for engagement. Remember I said most people don't use the polls and they don't use the question feature? You can do that every Wednesday. Ask a question that gets engagement. You want to be a little bit controversial in your question on Wednesday. Don't play it safe if you're going to do a poll. Don't play it safe if you're going to ask a question. Okay? You want to make it bold. You want to make sure, because if you want the engagement, all you got to do is ask what's going on in the world. All you got to do is ask a question that makes people have to give you their opinion. That's all you need to do. Oh, batching is my challenge now. Good afternoon. Yes, Janine is in the building. Hey, gorgeous. How you doing? That's me. I need to work on my balance. Yes. Okay. You got to batch the content. Let me tell you a secret. All right. So when you batch, everybody's going to tell you a little bit different, but the goal is the same. Okay. In how they do it. So if I'm batching content, I have on this Pretty People tee. People will tell you different things. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for the pops. Woo woo. Thank you for the pops. Thank you for the pops. Everybody will tell you a little bit differently about batching content. Some people will say, I have on this Pretty People tee, which is my organization. I teach people sales and marketing strategies, that attract unlimited leads. If you haven't seen my 3-day Ride Business course, it's a viral course that I've done for a couple of years now. Shows people how to have unlimited leads so they can create clients, customers, and connections. I guarantee the course. So put Ride in the chat if you have not seen the 3-day rides. Okay. So if I was marketing my 3-day ride and I wanted to ask a question, about it. It could be something that's in the news. I stay away from politics. It's just me, because I'm not arguing with you over the internet. I'm going to try to make the question or the poll around my niche, right? So you can find anything that's happening here online and turn it into your niche. Use the same sound or whatever and turn it into your niche. I personally, whatever question you want to do. And so you need to do that every Wednesday if you're going to start asking questions or doing polls. Every single person that engages, that's a possible lead. We're talking, those people are leads. They responded. They can't help themselves. They got to give you their opinions. You get to go to their pages, love on their pages, and you get to go down in the DMs and start your own relationship. That's how that works. Inside the 3-day ride, I show you how to start conversations that convert into cash. So if you're struggling in that area, I got you. Now, people do the batching differently. Some people, I got on the shirt, I could do 3 or 4 pieces of content in the shirt. Some people would say, go change shirts 3 or 4 times. Well, for me, I'm not going to change the shirt, but I'm going to change the angle. So I still have on the same shirt, but I wouldn't be here on the treadmill. I'll be in the bathroom, or I would be just against the wall. Like, I would do 3 different places, right? Same shirt on. So it gives the algorithm like a different look, and it's not totally the same. So if you want to change into 3 different shirts and do 3 different videos or 4, great. That's one way to do it. It looks like you did it several different days or whatever, but I just don't do it that way. So they both work. So whatever floats your boat, they both work. Batching is interesting. If I'm going to batch, I already know I'm going to do 3 to 4 or 5 pieces at one time. I'm going to keep doing them until I have 5 pieces at one time. Now, this is what the problem is. I didn't say edit. I said I'm doing the content. This is where people need my Power Hour strategy. This is a part of the 3 productivity hacks. Now, I'm going to show you. I'm going to share my screen. The Power Hour strategy shows you 15 minutes of you creating content. You can create 3 pieces of content in 15 minutes. Say, shut up, Jerusha. No, I'm serious. If you're creating 7 seconds, 10 seconds, 15 seconds, you can do that in 15 minutes. Now you got 3 pieces of content that you did batch. Make sense? I love that, different scenes. Yes. Now you have 3 pieces of content in 15 minutes. My Power Hour strategy shows you how to do that. Now, I didn't say edit. I said create. If you take long to edit like I do, because I'm trying to understand, trying to go as fast as I can. I'm still on a timer though. I time out everything. I got to put myself on a timer because I don't want to spend a lot of time trying to edit one video. Now it's an hour on one piece of content that didn't even do well. So in my Power Hour, we say create. Can I ask you using TikTok Live Studio? Am I using TikTok Live Studio when I'm creating the content? Yes. So that's something else that I do. Okay. Only because I don't know if these things are true that I hear on TikTok, right? They say if you put so many pieces of content in your drafts, that it's calculating that you didn't put the content out and the content won't do as well. I don't know how true that is. They're saying never put anything in your TikTok draft over 2 days or so, right? You want to try and get that content out of the draft. Well, in order for me to do it that way, I do it in TikTok Studios. I create the content in TikTok Studios. 3, 4, 5 pieces of content back to back, different locations, whatever. Boom, the content is done. It's done in 15 minutes. 3 pieces. No. Oh, am I using TikTok Studio now? No, I'm not. I'm using StreamYard, actually. So I actually got a stream key. Thank you. I actually got a stream key from TT so I can stream this way. Now, it's a little challenging, okay? But it works for me because I'm streaming in multiple places. And so that's why I'm using the streaming. Yes. I thought you were talking about, do I create the content in TT? So this allows me also to share my screen like I'm getting ready to do. See, when I'm on my phone, it doesn't allow me to share the screen, which is kind of, it's one thing that I like to do when I'm teaching, is to share my screen. And so that way people have a visual and I'm not turning the phone around, trying to show you a laptop or a computer and then turning it back around. I don't want to do that. Oh, I have a StreamYard as well. I need StreamYard. Yes, you do. So you would have to request it. Okay, so let me show you. So this is why I like it personally. You see how this is what I like to do on my other accounts. So at first, TT didn't allow you to do this. You had to be in TT Studios, which is not that great to me. So I'm glad now you can actually do it without being in TT Studios. So this is the 3 productivity hacks I've been talking about that people are raving about. It's only $21.97, so don't get your panties in a bunch. You can grab it. You'll click that green button, and you'll be able to see all of the income-producing activities that you need to do 15 minutes 4 times a day. You'll see the 7-day content calendar, so you can create yours. You'll also see the weekly posting guide. You following me? Right. So this is for people. Are you overwhelmed, disorganized, or stuck trying to grow your business using social media? Okay, boom. I'm going to help you unlock that with these 3 productivity hacks. So understand you're not alone. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Bola in the building. With my 3 productivity hacks bundle, you'll get the tools to upscale your business, maximize your time, and finally build a business that works for you. I am so passionate about showing you how to maximize your time. I am a professional time thief. That's why I created the 3 productivity hacks, because I did it for years. Prior to being on social media, I already did this, okay? I know it works. I've trained thousands over the years, developed leaders. I use a strategy and system that works. I can't do the guessing game, all right? So I'm going to give you something that's going to produce results. My sister's calling me. Can one of y'all call her back? All right, so now the first thing that you're going to get is that power hour. You're going to be able to build a business in 1 hour. That's the first hack. The power hour, you're going to stop wasting time with the power hour. You'll focus on income producing activities. Like you'll be able to prospect in 15 minutes. You'll be able to follow up in 15 minutes. You'll be engaging with your audience in 15 minutes. You'll be able to create 3 pieces of content in 15 minutes. I give you everything you're supposed to do. Call her back for me. I'll give you everything you're supposed to do in 15 minutes, 4 times a day. Once you start doing it, it creates a habit. It takes 21 days to form a habit, 90 days before it becomes a lifestyle. So now you're doing these activities. Now you're putting in 2 hours. Now you're putting in 3 hours. You're just not sticking to 1 hour. She said 1 hour. To build to 6 figures, you're going to have to put in more hours. But at least now you're not wasting time doing guesswork. You're doing exactly what you need to see to get results. That's the first thing you'll receive in the productivity bundle. The second hack is what we talked about today, is your 7-day content calendar. Okay, knowing what to post every single day so you get in a pattern and the algorithm starts to remember your pattern. So no more last minute scrambling. So this tool helps you stay consistent, on brand, and mapping out your content for the entire week. So that way you show up with confidence, and you show up and you're attracting your ideal client. And that way you feel good about what you're putting out every single day. That way you're holding your posture. And then, of course, you have the weekly posting guide. You following me? This is the blueprint that keeps you consistent, strategic, and engaging with your audience. No more guessing, just a clear plan of action, a clear plan to grow your business, a clear plan to make money every day. Clarity is what you need. You know how to post, you just don't have clarity. Your audience don't know what to look for. That's all the problem is. But once you create a system for yourself and you schedule things out, you back your content, you're going to feel better and you're going to get better results. Now, I look for quality people, so it depends on what you're selling. I'm looking for people who are ready right now. I'm looking for the decision makers. I'm looking for those people who are ready to put in the sweat equity. There are different types of people that you're going to attract. Make sense? Yes or yes? So these 3 productivity hacks is what we're talking about today, particularly the 7-day content calendar, which is save me time. You're going to click this green button right here. It's only $21.97. Okay, there's no payment plan for $21.97. Okay, so I think we all can get it. Okay, so you want to go ahead and press this only if you are struggling in that area. Now, this is the deal. It came outside of my 3-day ride. My 3-day ride has several components to the ride. This is typically $97 inside the 3-day ride. So now you're going to be able to grab it for only $21.97. But you need to do it immediately. When I say immediately, right there you can grab it, or you can put in the chat hacks, the word hacks, or text my number, the word hacks, and you'll be able to receive it. If you text me, it's going to come just like that. So if you text my number that's on my profile, okay, that's a business strategy. My business number is on my profile. You can text that number hacks and you'll receive a response immediately. Remember, I told you I use an all-in-one system. That all-in-one system is going to reply back to you. So it is a CRM. So just keep that in mind. But if you do it right here on the platform, I'm going to have to come back after the live and I'll send it to you. Make sense? Yes or yes? Another business strategy is to give people different options to get your product, your service, your opportunity. One way to do it is to put hacks in the chat. Another way to do it is to text me the word hacks, or you can DM me the word hacks. You want to give them different ways to get your product or your services, not just one way. Make sense? Yes or yes? Okay, great. Now, if you want my full experience, you're the type of person you don't want one piece, because the 3 productivity hacks is one piece of the 3-day ride. So if you're like, I want the kit and the caboodle, I don't even know what that means. Somebody tell me what that means. I don't want to even say it no more. I don't even know what that means. So if you just say you want everything, if you say, I want everything, Jerusha, I want to work with you. I love the free content that you're putting out. I want to get inside the 3-day ride. I don't want just a little piece over here and a little piece over here. I need the whole pie, not a slice of pie. Okay. Somebody tell me what that means. That's a Southern saying. And I've learned to figure out that you go research it and figure out what it means, because some of this stuff is not what you think it is. So I don't like to do that, but that's what the first thing came to mind. So the 3-day ride is the entire pie. You get to work with me inside the 3-day rides. And this is what you should expect, right? Now, if you want, somebody said, how am I doing this? I'm using a stream key. I'm from TT. Okay. It is a little challenging, but you can do it because I'm not tech savvy. So I did get help, but I got it now. So this is what you're going to get inside the 3-day rides. So first of all, comprehensive training. You're going to learn how to brand yourself. I'm big on branding yourself. You're the brand. Your company name is not the brand. I mean, if you're in affiliate companies, network marketing, direct sales, it's not the brand. You're the brand. You're it. You're good enough. Your name is good enough. You're the brand. So we talk extensively about you marketing yourself. People buy people first. I can't say it enough. You're it. You're purchasing me right now. Before you even purchase a product from me, you're purchasing the person. So understand, when you go to a restaurant and the waitress is really nice, even though the food wasn't that good, but you liked her, she did a good job. She was smiling. She was serving you. You leave her a good tip, right? She did the work, not the restaurant. Same thing. You're doing the work. So we want to reward you, your personality, whether you're introvert or extrovert. It's you, baby doll. Okay. The fan keep coming on. Now, so you can get that comprehensive training. And the cool thing about this is you're going to create engaging content with me. We're going to do attraction marketing type of content. You're going to be able to attract your ideal clients. And of course, you're going to convert them into customers, clients, or connections, the 3 C's. The reason I'm on here, I make customers, clients, connections. That's it. That's it. So that's what you're going to do instead of posting and posting and praying and posting, and you're getting followers, but it's not converting. That's a problem. Houston, we have a problem. And this way, you don't feel like you're spamming people. This way, you don't feel like a salesperson, salesy. This way, you can feel confident in talking to people. Make sense? Yes or yes? Okay, good. Then attraction marketing is my jam. That's how I attracted you here. Discover how you to position yourself as an authority, which is very important. You're good at finances. You're good at skincare. You're good at candles. Whatever it is that you're good at, you are the expert. You are the authority. You're it. So we're going to teach you to own it. That way you bring the right people to you instead of chasing people. I don't want you to chase. We want to attract, right? Energy is transferable. Energy is contagious. You're going to attract the right people. Trust me. Now, of course, I have unlimited leads. This is what you're getting inside the 3-day rides. And so I have unlimited leads. I just told you, woke up yesterday, one video that I posted 2 weeks ago, it's going a little cray-cray over here on the FB. I don't know why, but it is, okay? We're going to go with it. 1,000 people commented on one video. Okay, can I talk to 1,000 people? I can't. So I got to weed out the folk, keep the people. Weed out the folk, keep the people. 2,000 people follow within 24 hours. Can I talk to 2,000 people? I cannot. Weed out the folk, keep the people. So the one thing I'm going to show you how to attract, so you just have unlimited leads. And then you're sifting through the people. You're looking for quality. You're looking for people that are open right now. You're looking for those people. They already came. They followed you. They already came. They liked it. They already came. They shared it. Those are my peoples, right? And so, yes. So you get access to proven methods to find out how to connect, how to start conversations. So when I see somebody that's my person, I get to go to her page, love on her page, make the connection, say thank you for the follow, thank you for the share, and create a way where I'm going to offer my product and my services. Make sense? Yes or yes. Because if you're not interested, you're not even going to like it. You're not going to share it. You're not going to repost it. You're not going to do anything. So you're only talking to people who get it. Those are my people. The next thing I'm going to talk about also inside the 3-day ride, what you learn is how to automate your systems. If you don't have a sales funnel, we're going to tell you to get a sales funnel. I'm going to show you how to get a sales funnel. I'm going to show you the all-in-one system that I use because that's the one that I would recommend. We got to have a system where people can text you and it goes through your sales funnel, where people can message you and they go through the sales funnel. It's important that you have your tools in place. So you're going to learn how to streamline your business using simple systems that save time and keep you organized. Would you love to wake up and 20 people have texted you, right? When I woke up, all of these messages. Would you love a system to go through those people? Yes or yes? Okay, good. There's no way I could talk to 2,000 people. I'm putting them in a system. They're going to sift through the system. And then the last thing is, or it's really not the last because I over deliver in the ride, your social media traffic strategies is so important. You want to increase your visibility? I got you. You want to generate consistent traffic of people looking at your product? I got you. And so if you're that person, you want to get in a 3-day ride because that way you're going to get the follow-up ebook. You're going to get the power hour strategy, the 7-day content calendar. You're going to get you're going to get everything in the ride. It's the ride of your life. Buckle up, beautiful, and enjoy the ride. And so you want to do that because now the promotion is my promotion from Black Friday to the end of the year. If you get inside the 3-day ride, we get to work together one-on-one. We have one-on-one time, at least an hour, where you and I see each other. We go to your account, give you marketing and sales strategies. You have an entire course that's already available for you, as well as me until now, until the end of the year. So if you've been looking for something like this, yes, thank you so much. Put RIDE in the chat, RIDE. Put RIDE in the chat or click the green button. Text me RIDE. You can click the green button. Now, this does have a payment plan. So the 3-day ride actually has a payment plan. All right. The $21.97, no payment plan. So if you just want a piece, you just pay the $21.97. It's yours today. If you want the entire 3-day ride business course, it does have a payment plan. And I strongly suggest, if you've been struggling in that area, figure it out. This is the all-in-one. When I brag about this all the time, I brag about this all-in-one system. If you could automate your content, schedule it, follow-ups, it's following up for you. It's making my appointments for me. It's building my funnels. It's building my landing pages. It's tracking my leads. It's tracking my performance. I can see who purchased the follow-up ebook. I can see who purchased the 3 productivity hacks. I can see who purchased the 3-day ride. I can send out emails that are scheduled for those particular people. The all-in-one system is my jam, okay? And the young lady that created, she's so lovely to work with. I promise you, you're going to get your money worth, okay? So yes, you want to click this button right here for the all-in-one. That way you use my referral link. So this is why I actually like using this stream key, because I can share my screen. Was that helpful? Did that make a difference? Yes, because the flipping the phone, that wasn't working for me. that wasn't a good strategy for me. All right, so now, is that helpful? Okay, good. So when you're doing your 7-day content calendar, you also want to keep in mind, you want to have a fun piece in there during the week. So Friday could be Fun Friday or Freebie Friday or whatever, but you got to have a fun component. So that's what gets people to come back, because remember I told you the most engaging piece of content is funny content. So whatever your funny is. So my funny is doing the lip syncs. That's my funny. That's what I got. So it doesn't have to be perfect like some of the people on here that can tell really good jokes and all the things. Just do you. Just do you. That's it. You want to think of content like watering a plant. If you dump an entire bucket on it once a month, it will drown, correct? Or it will dry out. But if you water it just enough, every day, okay, you're thriving, you're watering the plant, you're going to see it sprout up, okay? That's like your audience. You're going to see your audience start to grow over time. They need consistent nourishment. They need that. They need to see you over and over and over and over and over. So what we're going to do, we're going to plan, we're going to prepare, we're going to post, we're going to be positive. That's what we're going to do. So when you wake up and you don't know what to post, you're already behind. That's when you panic, and that's when you put out anything. But not today. Not today, Satan. You just changed it. You're going to get that 7-day content calendar. You're going to have a plan of action. Because if you don't have a plan, you work for somebody who has a plan for you. They have a plan for your life. Because you don't have one. So that's what I teach inside the 3-day ride. To batch your content, schedule your content, and execute with energy. Even on a low engagement day. I come on, I don't feel like it all the time, but I execute with a lot of energy. I do it anyway. Trust me, trust me, trust me. Yeah. Yes, thank you so much. I appreciate you. She said, I want the 7-day content calendar. All you got to do is message me hacks, and you'll get those 3 productivity hacks. The weekly posting guide, it's the exact blueprint I use to plan out a week of content in about an hour. I do 15 minutes. I do everything in 15-minute intervals. So if you want to just put hacks in the chat, and you'll get those 3 productivity hacks. I got you, no problem. And you want to be in the right frame of mind, because your mindset while planning impacts the energy in your content. So you're planning with positivity means approaching your content creation with excitement and vision and optimism. Yes, because the energy you're putting out there, the energy is important. You can't plan powerful content in a bad mood. If you're frustrated, you can tell. Your captions sound frustrated. If you're excited, your caption makes people excited. If you're excited, your live makes people live and excited. So you want to create it when you have good energy. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. So yes, if that means setting the vibe, she says, so for instance, I'll give you an example, true story. I didn't feel like it, so I got to do a little prayer. So when I don't feel like, I'm like, Lord Jesus, help your daughter, Jesus, help your daughter, Jesus. So whatever you need to do, if it's music, before planning, set the vibe. Put on your favorite music, light a candle, go for a walk to clear your mind, whatever it is. For me, I got to start talking. I got to start, come on, Jesus, help your daughter. Okay, we got this. Let's go. I start cheering myself on. So it's not enough to just write it down in my gratitude journal. I got to get into action. Make sense? They say, I don't know what your Thanksgiving was like, but they say that you can tell when people put love into the food. Have you ever eaten food cooked by someone who was mad? It tastes different. They say energy is transferable. If you plan content with stress, it feel heavy. Okay, so you want to plan it with joy. Your audience will taste the difference. You want to get in the mood, shake it up a little bit. Was that helpful? Yes or yes? Okay, good. So I would tell you the best thing I did was create a plan. So yes, that's one thing you can do, is at least you'll know what's going out. It'll be scheduled and you don't have to worry about it. I appreciate that. My shoe is untied. I got to tie my shoe before I fall on this treadmill. So that wouldn't be fun, right? Hold on. I got to tie my shoe. Ugh. You see the people on the treadmill and their shoestring get caught or their leg get caught and they fall. I would be falling on the treadmill. Baby, that would get a lot of views. Okay? Silliness, funny, stupidity, drama, get a lot of views. So if I fall on this treadmill, I'm sure that'll go viral. So yeah, I tied my shoes just now. So we're good to go. So here's the deal. If you are still struggling in that area, the one thing that saved me when I worked in corporate America is becoming a professional time thief. I promise you, it's 100% guaranteed. If you are structured with your time, you're going to be more productive. When I'm not structured, I can tell the difference. I feel different when I check everything off the list. So when I say you can do 3 videos in 15 minutes, we're talking 7 seconds, 10 seconds, 15 seconds, right? You're just creating the video. You're not editing. I do create it inside TikTok Studios. So I create it in TikTok Studios. I save it in that draft. I don't save it in my TikTok app, okay? So that way I can go back another different 15 minutes of the day and I can edit those 3 videos, all right? The timer goes off. You need a true timer. I gave the same strategy to my sister for my niece because my niece takes a long time to get dressed in the morning for school. So I said, all you got to do is timer. Say, listen, if you stay on time, you need to be out the bathroom in 25 minutes. And you set it or 15, whatever her routine is. Set the timer right in front of her. That way she's not sitting down, sleeping in the bathroom. It's time to go. I say, go buy a timer. The one that goes in the kitchen, the TikTok one. Put it in front of her and give her an incentive. Say, listen, if you get dressed, brush your teeth, do all the things, and you're out of the bathroom before the timer goes off, every single day this week, we can do something on Friday. Or you'll get something special on Friday. Or whatever you want to do to incentivize your children. I'm big on incentives. I'm big on rewards. If you do well, I definitely want to do something for you. So some parents are like, you got to do it because I say, well, I get that. Yes, they have to do it because you say, but it's more fun when it's a reward at the end. Trust me. Write this down. What gets rewarded gets repeated. Write that down. Say, business coach Jerusha said, what gets rewarded gets repeated. That goes the same in business. You are rewarded in your business, in your industry, correct? People give you awards. You're the #1 financial advisor. You're the #1 insurance agent. You're the number one, whatever certificate you're getting, you're being recognized. Everybody likes to be recognized for a job well done. So you will repeat that process because it made you feel a certain way. So what gets rewarded gets repeated. And so I use that strategy also for my children, right? I reward them when they do well so can keep doing well. All right? So you can use that in business. If you have a team, if you have an organization of people, you want to use that same strategy. Are you following me? Yes or yes? All right, our goal right here is 5,000. We're almost there. I know we can get it. We're at 4.2. What we doing? What we doing, TT? What's the deal, Pickle? Is everything kosher? Say, Jerusha said, what's the deal, Pickle? Is everything kosher? We got to double tap that screen if you're listening to the sound of my voice. Hey, Miss Bonnie, how you doing? Double tap that screen. We're at 67 out of 100. I know we can hit 100. Let's go, pretty people. We got this. Let's go. I don't know. The only thing I would tell you, if you use the stream key on TT, I don't have the share button. Like it doesn't at the bottom where you have all of like the cheers, and I don't know where to find it because it's not on there because I'm on a laptop, right? So, and I'm using it through StreamYard. So I don't see all of the other features that you see on the phone. So I can't celebrate you. Doing well, Jerusha, tapping in. Thank you for tapping. We're trying to hit 5,000 right there. I appreciate you, Miss Bonnie. And then, of course, we got 67 out of 100. We're going to hit that goal. Let's go. If you're on FB, stars. All you got to do is hit the stars and let me know that you are present. I appreciate the love. All right, so this is what we know for sure. If you are creating content, you're batching your content. Now, like I said, I don't change my shirt, but you can. I do change my location just because they say the camera reads the different locations. You also, when you batch your content, if you're using ChatGPT or you're using any of the apps, DeepSeek, any of those that help you create content, I purchased a program through a creator on here named Nicole. She created a prompt that works for TT. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. She created a prompt that works for TT. So I use hers, and it just gives you ideas of what you can post. I would say don't use it verbatim, whatever chat is giving you, because it sounds robotic a little bit. So you can still put it in your words, but at least you'll know it's good content. And so you definitely want to. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Make sure you follow if you're not following. We're going to get 25 unique followers doing the live. Thank you so much. We're at 4.6 thousand. We're going to hit that 5,000. And if you can give us some stars on FB, that'd be great. Hit the stars and let's go, pretty people. So, what was I saying? Oh, when you're batching the content, it'll give you different, like if I wanted to talk about digital products, I would say, give me 5 pieces of content about digital products. And I would tell it what I want to talk about, 7 seconds, 10 seconds, 15 seconds. My audience is between 30 and 50 years old, blah, 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 blah. And then I would give it the prompt, and it would give me 5, 6 examples of content that will work on TT. Now, I am telling it all the information first. So her program actually asks you questions so that it gives you the right information the first time, not the generic information that a lot of people use. So it does have to know your background, your mission statement, your business, your niche. And she has a questionnaire that you just fill out, and we feed it to her program, and it gives us ideas for content. So if that's something that you want, let me know. Her name is Nicole. She's on TT. It's not my prompt, but I did purchase it and I use it. Okay. So yeah, and so she's really good at it. She actually do it in real life, so not just on TikTok like me. So is that helpful? Did that help you out today? Any questions about sales and marketing? Hold on, I'm trying to. I can't walk and touch it at the same time. Did I answer all your questions about sales and marketing? I'm trying to see how long I was on here. An hour and 37. Okay. Hey, Bola, thank you so much, Miss Bonnie. Double tap the screen. Now, I'm going to ask one more time. Does anybody on TT know why some people are going live I know it has something to do with the live fest, but I don't understand how to do it or why I'm doing it. And so they're going live and they're the hostess, but you can't see them. And then they have 8 guest options open, but no one is in the guest options. And they're just playing music. Can anybody message me and tell me what is the purpose of that? And is the algorithm picking up that they're live for 2, 3, 4 hours and they're actually not? It's just music playing. And then they have open slots where people can come in as a guest, but nobody is there. And I've seen at least 6 or 7 people do it. So obviously it's some type of trend on TikTok or hack or way that they figured out to appear like they're live. I just want to know the purpose of it. And is it working for them? Like, what does that do for them? How would people know to follow them if they're not actually there? I'm not familiar with it. Oh, you haven't seen it yet? Thank you so much for getting your daily heart me. Woo woo. Yes, get your daily heart me. We're doing crunches for every daily heart me. I do 25 crunches for every daily heart me. So yes, I want somebody to tell me what that means because I've seen it too many times not to be curious. And so whenever this is a business strategy, whenever you see people doing something, you might want to inquire and ask. I'm big on asking. Write this down. ASK, actively seeking knowledge. If I go in the store, I'm not walking around. I need to ask immediately. I need to find out. Okay, I heard of it. I haven't tried it yet. But what does it do though? I see people doing it. What is it going to do? Because if you're not there teaching or entertaining or anything like that, right? It's just music playing. I'm assuming the algorithm is picking up that you're live because it does say live streaming. So I can tell that you are live. What is it going to do inevitably? Like what's the point of it? Because if it's working, okay, great. Let's look into it. So let me know. Thank you so much, Bola. Thank you so much. She said, I post every day, but I'm not getting sales. Okay, this is where I think people mess up. I know that. I know that feeling. Trust me, when I got on, I understand what you're saying. You're like, what? I don't see what they're doing different. Like, I don't get it. I understand what you're saying. So let me say this. Posting every day will not grow a business by itself. So that's why I want to know what's the point of them appearing to go live, but they're actually not live. Like, I want to know the behind the scenes thing that's happening. But posting every day won't grow your business by itself. Okay, especially if you're doing it wrong. It's not. You're gonna have to do more than post. Most people posting ghosts, and you pray that somebody goes to your L word, and then if they don't, then you get discouraged. Well, this is where I come in. For me, marketing to people and then making the connection. Market to the people, then make the connection. So posting every day won't grow your business if you're doing it wrong. I said what I said. If your content isn't getting engagement, leads, or sales, it's not just your posting, it's your strategy. So I work on a strategy. If you follow me, you comment, you do any of those things, I have a strategy where I follow back up with you. Visibility is not the same as credibility. So stop posting and praying we want to post and profit, post and make connections. And so just because they saw it and they passed by, but if they keep coming to your page, you want to make the connection with that person. Because when I make connections with people who obviously are in my lives, I'm able to talk to them. I'm able to network. I'm able to ask questions. We're playing tennis. I hit the ball first. I'm Coco, you're Serena. I get to ask a question that leads to my offer. If I was in skincare like you, I would say, thank you so much for liking my post. This is what I would say in the DMs. Thank you so much for liking my content. What's one thing that you would change about your skin? If I was posting about skincare, I would ask a question leading to the offer. Make sense? That's how you start a conversation. People love talking about themselves. Ask questions that make them reflect and share. If I was in finances, I would go in the DM, go to their page, love it, comments, and then I'll go down to the DMs. Thank you so much for following me on my live. Okay. If you could change one thing about your financial situation, what would it be? Question mark. And then she's going to say, oh, I would change X, Y, and Z. I would say, oh, I actually have a program where I teach people how to manage their finances. You're going to ask something that would make sense in your niche. Yes, good go. Yes. That's what you're going to do. And so you don't have to talk to everybody, but you do have to talk to people. I'm not talking to everyone when I'm live. I'm talking to that one person who needs my help. I'm talking to that one person who's struggling in that area. They don't know how to start conversations. They're not following up. They're not asking for the sale. They're not getting customers, clients, and making connections. Yes. Engagement isn't about the algorithm. It's about making people feel seen. So even if they don't move forward with my program, I still go and love on their page. I still say thank you. It's making them understand I see you. I appreciate you. Even if you tap one time, even whatever you did, I want to be like, oh, thank you, girl. Appreciate you. Heart, thumbs up. I want to acknowledge her. That's important. I'm building a connection easily, slowly, but we're building it. Leads are like seeds. You don't plant them today and harvest tomorrow. But baby, if you water them with value over time, they grow. There are people who watch me 2-3 months and then they finally get in a 3-day ride. There are people who watch me one time and get in a 3-day ride. So you have all types of people, but you keep showing up, giving the value. You're watering the seed. Doesn't matter that you didn't grab the 7-day content calendar today, but you keep watching. That's like if you hang around the barbershop long enough, you're going to get a haircut. It's the same. But most people don't do it long enough. They quit right before they see the success. It's right around the corner. So if you want unlimited leads, I would definitely say get inside the 3-day ride. If you just want those 3 productivity hacks, just grab that for $21.97. It's yours. And it won't be available forever. That's all I'm going to say about that one. Thank you so much. So if you could generate 20 leads in a week, would that be helpful? Yes, you're going to do it scared. I do everything scared. You don't need to be salesy. You need to be solution-y. That's not even a word. You need to solve problems. We're in the business of solving problems. And I can tell, I don't know what's going on, that one video that I did 2 weeks ago, I just keep getting notifications. My son was like, your phone keep going off. I've been getting notifications all night. I had to turn that notification part off. And it's, I don't know, I'm like, is the system? I don't know, because, and the people that's commenting, they're just commenting like, amen, I agree, you're right. It's like, it's not really a full sentence. So now going through those people, getting them in my sales funnel, the ones that I want to talk to, and I want to see if they are moving forward in their businesses, getting them in my sales funnel so I don't have to do the work. But I do have to interact on the app for that to happen. I do have to make the connection for them to get in the sales funnel. So that's the hard part. That's the challenging part. So I'm not going to leave that money on the table. I'm going to take full advantage because it's still happening. Make sense? Yes or yes? All right. If this was helpful, give me a thumbs up. Yes, Jerusha. Woo! We hit the goal. Yes! Thank you so much. We did hit the goal. Woo, woo. Okay. Thank you so much. We did hit the goal. We did it. We did it. The devil is a liar. Yeah. Victory is mine. Woo! Thank you, buddy. Victory is mine. Yes. Thank you so much on this beautiful Sunday. All right. I love it. I appreciate you. If you learned something, let me know in the chat and say this is a learning channel, and I want to make sure you leave with value every single time. Yes, buddy. If you are definitely struggling in that area, I do want to be able to serve you in a way that's helpful. That's why I do guarantee everything that I put out, because I don't want you struggling. I know what it feels like to struggle alone, and I definitely don't want you to struggle by yourself, especially when help is available. So I need you to tag your business bestie. Go ahead and grab these 3 productivity hacks. You don't want to miss out. I took it outside the 3-day ride so you can grab it at an affordable price for our holiday promotion sale. Now, get it rise $21.97. You can see that. Yes, thank you so much. I appreciate you. If you need the hacks, put hacks in the chats. You're going to get the power hour strategy. It's going to teach you how to build your business in 1 power hour a day. And it's going to give you the actual activities you need to do. You have to use a calendar. You have to use a timer to schedule yourself. Then you got the 7-day content planner, which is going to help you plan better so you're not trying to figure it out the morning of. Okay. And then you get frustrated because it didn't work. And then, of course, the weekly posting guide is consistency, strategic, and engaging with the audience. So I'm good at conversation starting. The 3-day ride is where you get all my scripts. But if you definitely want to take advantage, tap into this, get it. I guarantee it works. If it doesn't, I'll give you your money back. That's how confident I am in this right here. I know for sure you're going to see results. If for some reason you don't, it's because you didn't do the work. So please, make me out of a liar. I've said this so many times and nobody has made me out of a liar. Make me out of a liar. If you do this, you're going to see results. And so, yes, that's what it looks like. I'm so happy that we came. Oh, thank you so much. Came together this morning. I was struggling, but now I'm glad I got my live done. Woo! I'm glad you got the 3 productivity hacks. Woo! I'm glad we reached our goal here on TT. Woo! And yes, if you want to stream in multiple places like this, message me referral, and I'll show you how you can stream in multiple places. I'm just thankful that grace and mercy follow me. I'm Jerusha. Yep, and I'll see you on the page. Have a great day. Whoop, whoop. Thank you so much. Yes, enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Bye. Bye, Ms. Bonnie.